Alright, this is one of my first videos here. I think I was just going to go ahead and explain some of the things you can do here with Windows and some of the ways to navigate a little bit more quickly around and, basically get what you need to get done a little bit more effectively. Here we are at the desktop, as any Windows 7 computer probably looks like. You can see that there's a start menu and everything like that. As you can see, I don't have any applications actually over here cluttering up my desktop or anything. What I like to do is to actually just utilize the Windows search key to find anything I need. If you don't know anything about Windows search key, this is definitely uh, one of the most useful things that you can actually do in Windows. And all you have to do to access it is simply either click on the start menu or use your keyboard and press the Windows key. And when you do that, it'll pop up this menu. You can see down here that this is the first thing that will automatically be highlighted, so you can simply just start typing. It'll show your most used applications right here, and then if you really want to search for something specific like Microsoft Word, for instance, you just type in Word, it'll automatically go searching for everything throughout your hard drive that starts with Word, documents, anything like that. You can also access a lot of your control panel permissions and things like that. So if you want to do a firewall, for instance, I use this a lot. Just type in firewall, and it'll actually bring up your advanced security, things like that, and it'll go pretty detailed with what you can do, which I think is awesome. So you can simply press enter and it'll go and open up this window, and you can see I can make changes here, which is nice. I'll go ahead and X out of here. Another thing I would like to show you guys is that obviously you can see down here that there's a lot of applications, and some of the ones that you pin there for the most used. And if you don't know how to pin, you could simply grab and say pin to Windows Explorer right there, and you can have it there all the time. Helps out a little bit if you don't want to search all the time. But instead of having to actually click on any of these icons, you could simply know the placeholders. So you can see here how they're all laid out. You can actually just count. So this is slot number 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Things like that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But if you hold the Windows key, remember hold, and say I want to open up my Explorer, which is in the second slot, you would select Windows 2. It'll automatically open that up, which I think is pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Another thing you can do from here, now that I already have a window open, is if you want to maximize or move around your windows, there's a pretty easy way to do this. So all you have to do is actually just hold your Windows key again and select right. And automatically, that's called a snap feature within Windows, which is pretty cool. If you actually want to do it maximize, you just press Windows key up, and the up arrow will automatically make that big. If you want to do it to the left, of course you do it to the left, and when you want to minimize, you can actually just press your down key twice, and it'll close that window, which is a little bit, it's kind of fun. Just a good way to navigate around. Another thing I was going to show you before we get too far on here is that you see none of my icons are here. You can actually make this look just like this, and it'll actually help a little bit, visually with you getting around. If you just select right click on your desktop and you go over here to view, once you go to view, you can do show desktop icons, or to uncheck it to where it won't. You can see that that's not there. The only problem I have with this is that when you actually do uncheck the desktop icons, the recycle bin does disappear, so that's a little bit of a downfall. But one thing you could do is simply pin it there. Well, I guess that's not going to work. Anyways, that's one thing you can do. Let's see here. An additional feature within Windows 2, if you don't want to use your Windows key, is to actually grab the window and just move it all the way to the right. And you can see right there that automatically moves that over. And you just release, and it'll go ahead and pop it right there. You can do that with up, just as you would with your Windows key, which is nice. And those are some of the more main functions of everything. I want to go ahead and probably wrap this up a little bit now, just so we can have a little bit of room for new videos in the future. But those are basic features, of course. I recommend using them. It'll definitely speed up some of your everyday activities. The Windows search key, you can't beat it, which is great. that's about it. So if you guys want anything, any more videos explaining how to do something, just subscribe or go ahead and let me know. I'm not really sure how far I'm going to go with these videos, as long as as long as I know that somebody's really getting something out of them. I don't want to waste my breath. That'll be it, you guys. Maybe I'll have another video here in a day or two, so you guys just let me know what you think. Bye.